NFTs are dead, so we've been told. And maybe people are right when they say that. Or maybe this one is going to bring it all back. Let's see, but let's go over Popkins. Popkins is from Claynosaurz. It is hyped. It is cool. They're cute. They're basically, they have appeal for all ages, and it's coming on May 29th. Right now it's May 26th. This will be out May 27th. And we're going to go over everything. I'm going to be TLDRing as fast as I can exactly what has been said, all the information we've got. We've gone through some Twitter spaces. We've done our research, the team and I, and I'm properly hyped. As well as that, it's happening on Sui. Most of my audience will be watching Solana. Most of the people that are actually entering this will be from Solana, I think. Sui, of course, Sui users, I'm bullish on you as well. You will be entering, and maybe some people from the Ethereum world. I mean, after all, these are kind of like dinosaurs, and Ethereum is a dinosaur chain. I joke. All right, let's move on. So today you can check your pack allocation. I'll show you that later. Mint day is 29th, and exactly what time that starts, I don't know. How long it goes for, I don't know. Maybe it's like from the 29th to the 2nd. Maybe it's the 29th to the 3rd. We're going to have to wait the exact details on that. Pack distribution then happens on the 3rd or 4th, and reveal day is on the 5th. So we've got time to actually, we've got time to get into this. And the good thing is we're going to have a little bit of a window to actually enter into the mint. So there's going to be FOMO, but not like crazy FOMO of 2021 where you've got 4 minutes to try and madly click a button. We'll go over this as well, but basically these are your tickets, are raffle tickets. There's 25,000 in the collection, around 6,000, maybe more, are reserved for those that have upgraded Claynosaurz on the Solana network. And then they get one for free. They get a pack, which they get for free. They don't have to spend the $200. And then those that haven't upgraded their Claynosaurz, they also get one, as long as they connect their wallet and do all their things they're supposed to. They also get a chance to get one. So maybe they do, maybe they don't. And I do expect this is going to be properly in demand. So you can either get an escape pack or a legendary pack. And my understanding is when you get a legendary pack, which are these ones, then they are tradable. You can actually buy and sell them on the NFT marketplace, which we can cover when this actually happens. The escape pack, however, you cannot. It's a risk. Maybe 1 in 4, maybe 1 in 5. Who knows? Maybe it's like 1 in 8 actually have an NFT inside of them. And if you do not get it, if it actually escapes, then what's going to happen is you're just going to be refunded. You're not going to be refunded that same day, however, so just got to keep that in mind. It may be refunded on the 5th or the 6th. We don't actually have the exact details there. So the Popkins that we found inside, and some of the Popkins will escape, but there's other stuff inside as well, maybe like some points, some art, some cool stuff like that. The pack types, purple, as we've covered, escape, no Popkin, full refund, keep, extra rewards. Gold, legendary pack, Popkin guaranteed. This is what the OG upgraded class Claynos get. And a rat pack, they get an exclusive rat guaranteed. A rat pack, you get that if you have like a New York pizza slice cosmetic from Claynosaurz. Then there's, as we've covered before, there's other things actually in the Claynosaurz universe which get them. So the sagas, dactyls, they get them as well. And there's also, we're giving one free mystery mint for each OG and saga Claynosaurz who have not selected their class. To actually do your class, it was around about 0.8 Sol. You had to pay for a clay maker and 3 parts of clay. It was around about 0.8 to 1 Sol. So it was around about $180 in Sol anyway. Pete's holders we've covered, but this is pretty cool as well. If you go all in, and I imagine you'll need tens of thousands of dollars to do this, then you may get yourself in the top 50 and they will win a free OG Claynosaur. Floor price on this is like 10 Sol or thereabouts. You can also collect cool art, and if you can collect the entire set, these are escape cards, then you'll receive a special collector badge. And I don't know if you're a crypto native or if you like this sort of thing. This sort of thing, it's new to me. Sometimes just gains are really appealing. But this collectability, the badge system, this starts to build that loyalty, and it starts to build attention that Web2 love, right? You've got all this kind of stuff with Pokemon and NBA cards, and now it's coming on chain like this. This does the best illustration to make it really, really clean. If you have this pizza NFT, the floor price is like 7 Sol, you get a rat. If you have an OG or Saga Claynosaurz NFT on Solana, round about 10 Sol as the floor. If you haven't selected the class, which you can no longer do, by the way, it's paused until after the mint, then you get a mystery pack, and maybe you mint Popkin, or maybe you don't. Public, they can ape in with as many as they like. They could put in 100,000 at $200 and just try and get as many as they want if they want to. Class selected, they get the free Popkin. It's guaranteed. It's a legendary pack. And then, yes, you get a Popkin. Did you catch a Popkin? No. Paid or free. Paid, you get pity points, full refund, a chance at a Claynosaurz NFT, and rewards. And this one here, the same deal, but no refund. Now on the mint day, unfortunately, there's going to be a whole lot of attention from scammers. I know this because I've been around and I've seen the attention that projects like this will get when there's so much hype, and that's just the nature of it. So make sure when you're looking at the thread that it's actually Claynosaurz. It says this is the final post in this thread, and it has 86.6K followers or more. You need to make sure it's legitimate. There are some people out there that are whales, like Crypto Kid, who is probably has the most number of Claynos, at least publicly, and he'll be aping in significantly. These are the kind of holders that will end up probably doing really, really well in the future with this kind of conviction play. We'll have to wait and see. But one thing is for sure, they have hinted that there will be a token in the future, which is kind of indicative of the current trend in Web3, and rightly so. Also, they have a TV show in the works. They've got a game working with Gameloft, which comes out within, I think, the next few months. And in addition to that, they want user-generated content. So you can make your own cool content, memes, posts, art, videos, and there may be some reward system in the future as well. Potentially in the form of that token. We'll have to wait and see. If you want a little bit more of a TLDR, can have a look through here. So good job to Otterpup. But this is what I wanted to point out. This is the rat, which I reckon is really, really cool. And also there's going to be misprints, chases, and hidden traits that will be making collecting more addictive. So I'm not a collector, so I don't really know what all these things are, but a chaser is something that makes collectors really start chasing to try and find them. Misprint is like a deliberate, power rating or something that's a typo, but it's, in this case, it would be deliberate. It's just kind of like, it adds a little bit of rarity because, I don't know, maybe it says it's a green rat when you can see it's a blue rat, something like that, and hidden traits as well. Now, the website that you'll use for this entire process is popkins.claynosaurz.com and then claim. If you have already some NFTs, then you'll come here, you can connect your Solana wallet and then your Sui wallet. You can link them. Linking the Sui wallet wasn't working for me today. It might be working now, but I've got no Popkins in this wallet, in these tutorial wallets to actually show you. However, do not fear, I do in this one. This one has a Rat Pack, and this one gets one legendary because it has an OG Claynosaur that has been upgraded. The floor price on this is like 12 Sol. Now keep in mind, if you've done all this, you still need to come back here on the 29th to go and claim the packs, etc. Could be the 30th, 31st, 1st, 2nd as well. I'm unsure how many days they're going to keep it open for. I don't have that data, but definitely the 29th, and I'll update you in just my typical daily news. So at this stage, I think it's pretty clear. I'm now just going to jump in and show you that I use Solflare as my main wallet. Then over in this world of Sui, you can use Slush Wallet. You can also use OKX Wallet. It's just not available in every single area of the world. And you can use Phantom Wallet as well. But I'm going to show you my preference. Now, in terms of bridging across from Solana or ETH, we can use portalbridge.com. Just make sure you're not clicking on USDC, because if you click on USDC and you go from Sol, USDC, you can't actually select SUI. I don't know why it's like that. What you need to do is just go to bridge and you can come here. We're on Solana. We'll go with USDC, SUI, and we can go with USDC, and we can actually go ahead and put in whatever it is, max, select the destination wallet, and then we can have some SUI on SUI, some actual token, some gas token, if this is the first time we're actually using SUI. dBridge is probably a favorite. However, there is no SUI support here, so you cannot use that. Just skip it. Mayan.finance, this is another good one. I'm going to be using this one because of the fact that they don't have a token out, and maybe this qualifies for a token in the future. Who knows? And there is another option, which is you can use Phantom Wallet, which works well. You just go swap, and we've got a little bit of Sol here. I don't think we've got too much here, but that's okay. Sol, and then we can go and we can just click on SUI and go like this, do 50%. Well, it's too low. We could do max if that was enough and get this, but then we pay these fees and whatnot for the bridge. And if we had a large amount of Sol that we wanted to bridge across, then we've got swap fees involved, which is fine, but it's quite hefty. A swap fee in a wallet where it's like $100 a transaction, you're paying a couple of dollars every now and then, I think that's well worth it. But something like this is too much. Now, I personally don't use Phantom, but you can use it. Just be aware of those limitations. So this is what I'm going to be using, OKX. However, you can also use Slush if this is not available in your jurisdiction. So I'm going to connect Sol and USD coin, and SUI, I'm actually going to go with USDC. I'll connect my Solflare, and my destination, I'm going to go with OKX wallet. I'm going to go max here. There is a small fee, but you can see like it's decent. And I want a gas drop, just something small. That's pretty good. Bridge and confirm bridge. And you can see it cost me like $1 or thereabouts in Sol. And well, in the end, like it cost me such a lack of funds. It's like $1.50. So I'll leave that to do its thing for a few minutes. In the meantime, I don't have a perfect prediction, but maybe 100,000 to 200,000 raffle packs will be actually minted, because they're also incentivizing people that have the most number of pity points with one OG Claynosaurz, which is worth like 10 Sol or thereabouts. So like $1,800. It's here in this thread and they're all random. So you may go and try to do like 100, which is a sizable amount. And just so you know, you can't open one pack, get a refund, open another pack, get a refund. It doesn't work like that. You're obviously going to need some SUI for gas, not that much though. And you're going to need whatever it is you want to do. So if you want to do 1,000 packs, which I doubt you do, but if you want to do 1,000 packs, then you need to go in with 200,000 USDC, which is why you want to use the main bridge and not something that takes a large cut. But maybe, just maybe, you want to go in with like 10 grand or 20 grand. I do think we'll see that quite a bit. And then hopefully someone that's watching this video will end up getting a top spot in terms of these pity points, and then they're going to get an OG Claynosaurz NFT. So now we'll ping on back to Mayan Finance, jump into my OKX wallet, and I can see I've got $1,410 here. Click on this, and it tells me that it's on SUI. So I'm good to go. Now I can go and connect this to Popkins Unleashed, link a wallet. On this occasion, OKX wallet, SUI, and connect and confirm. Now also I have a little bit of SUI, but not as much as I'd like. If you have a look here, what do we have? We have like 0.01. Now I do need some more SUI. You need a little bit of SUI. So I've gone to bluefin.io. We'll go up the top and we'll go and connect with OKX wallet, and we'll connect away here. And we'll just go and take like $10 of the USDC, go swap it into SUI, swap, and you see it's just under what we actually need to confirm. So we'll go and confirm that like so. Jump into our wallet, scroll on down to SUI, and we've got enough gas fee. I would normally say just do the swap inside of this, but for whatever reason, it was just estimating the gas a little bit higher than what we were expecting. So that's everything on Popkins and how you bridge across from Solana or Ethereum, if you're using Ethereum, to the SUI network. I hope you catch some. Catch you in the next video.